So this is not a video I wanted to have to make. If you follow me on social media, you saw the damage already. When I was coming back from Caffeine and Octane, right after buying that Panhard bar, I unfortunately got caught in a very sudden downpour and hydroplaned the Mustang into the guardrail. Which sucks. I'd finally gotten everything I wanted on the car to work properly. So like I said, while I was driving back from Jacksonville, I ended up getting caught in a immediately flash downpour. It is unfortunately hurricane season and I am right by Florida, but I hit a patch of standing water. The Mustang hydroplaned and went into the guardrail after hitting the grass somewhere between 40 and 70 miles an hour, and that is where Kermit died. The damage is pretty bad. The entire front bumper was ripped off, the splitter was ripped, everything was ripped, frames bent, panels were bent, engine was pushed back, transmission was pushed back, everything. Ripped up the entire front end. I'm just getting the last few things out of it and taking my license plate off because I have to re-register it with the county so they can end up having it available to other people again. Now the thing is, the airbags didn't even go off, and I don't know why, but the airbags didn't go off at all, as you can see. Interior is still fine, but the rest is obviously not. I really don't know what to do. I have not figured out exactly how much money I'm getting. I have not figured out any of it. Unfortunately, obviously, my insurance is going to increase. That's kind of a given, but the Mustang's done for. I'm so sorry to Kermit. I'd finally gotten the car, fixed and everything working properly, and just obviously wasn't meant to be. I'm gonna miss this car. I'm gonna miss it a lot, actually. The last things I'm gonna take out, I already took the Hoonigan side things I had on my seatbelt, and the last thing I think I'm gonna take is the cue ball shifter. So that's gonna be the end. Obviously, it doesn't look as bad as it actually is, but I mean, the only reason the side didn't crumple is the Steeda jacking rails I had on there from when I worked at Steeda. The hood, the fender, you can actually see the airbox ended up denting and chipping through the paint on the strut tower. Everything's just kind of fucked. Everything's pushed out of place, and the car is done. I didn't even have it for 2 years. I still, had to pay it off and everything. But I mean, you can see things are messed up in there pretty damn bad. Last I checked, my coolant isn't supposed to be pressed against the front of my engine. Long live the Kermit. This is probably the last time I'm gonna see this car ever, and it really sucks. I finally got everything working on this car literally earlier that week, and obviously wasn't meant to stay around. I'm just glad it did what it was supposed to do and kept me from, really getting hurt. Goodbye, my friend. Maybe someday I'll have something similar. Maybe something that I'll ever be able to match what you were. Fuck. The end of an era.